Welcome, travelers. Welcome back to another ritual with me, Kristen, in this channel in good. And tonight I have prepared a space for us around this new moon that is tonight on the eve of the winter solstice. So it seems like we're going dark. The dark is a good place to hide sometimes. Have you been hiding out a little bit? Sometimes we hide out because we need some space. We need some internal time. We need rest. We need to put things off sometimes while we process new alignments, new perceptions, new ways of being, processing, letting the old just shed away and giving ourselves the time and space to hide out while we integrate, aligning with who we are now, how we function, how we move. How does it integrate into who we are essentially? What parts of us are the core of who we are, so fundamental, and what parts of us have changed and shifted due to circumstances of life, relationships, environments, the stuff that's happened. So we have this huge, big symbolic darkness before everything begins to break through. So we're here. Hope that you are relaxed. Or if you're not quite relaxed yet, maybe just lean into the fact that you would like to be relaxed. And this is a space to just be yourself, honoring exactly where you are, who you are, how you feel, not trying to change it, not trying to force it to be something different, just acknowledging this is where I am right now. Maybe I just want to chill out a little bit. Maybe I want to soften a little bit. Maybe I want to have a good night's sleep tonight. Maybe I just want to let some stuff go for tonight and I'll worry about whatever needs to be worried about tomorrow. You know, that saying is very true. This too shall pass. Another saying I really love is a good night's sleep really does make things better. Maybe let's open up to that you could wake up with a new kind of clarity, a feeling of ease. So I'm really glad you're here. Drop a comment and let me know where you are from. I would love that. All right, let's get started. We're going to do a little meditation and then we're going to go into some journaling. And when I play the music during the journaling, if you just want to lie back, that's perfectly fine. I really create this space and I give a structure to it um, so that you have choice. But this is a place just to find peace of mind. And you can certainly contemplate the journal prompts. You can just lie there and feel into it, see what your body has to say. If it's helpful to write, to channel, to automatic write, to just pour it all out on the page or a little bit of both. So here we are. And just taking a very deep breath all together. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. We have a visitor in the back. They're hiding. They want to go internal. Everybody just wants a little bit of space in the dark tonight to gather themselves. All of nature right now is settling into the dark, going into that winter, starting tomorrow, that winter space that is all about gestation. And so let's celebrate, acknowledge, have whatever emotion comes up about what it is you're letting go so that there is space for what you want to nurture next in life. New moon, a time of darkness, rest, quiet listening. This is not a night for answers, it's a night for honesty. Radical honesty. This moment belongs to you, and finding that position that allows your body to settle. Let your eyes close or just simply soften your gaze. Taking a slow breath in and exhale. And surrendering even deeper. And inhale. Hold. Big exhale with sound. Allowing any thoughts to just come in and out, letting them be, not trying to stop them. And let them just float in and out. Arrive. Just let yourself arrive. Bringing awareness into the body. Notice tired places, quiet places, full places. With each exhale, imagine your body growing heavier. Inhale and exhale. Letting the body grow heavy and weighted and allowing it to be supported by the dark. Nothing needs to happen right now. You can silently say to yourself, nothing needs to happen right now. The new moon is fertile, not empty. Darkness is fertile, not empty. What is quietly forming in you now? Just ask yourself, what is quietly forming in me now? Notice sensations, impressions, emotions. No need to name them. Don't overthink it. Just notice. Do you notice any colors, any textures, images? You can allow yourself to have partial knowing without knowing everything. I quote my one of my favorite poets, David White, a lot in lives, and I love this one from him. You know that the antidote to exhaustion is not necessarily rest. The antidote to exhaustion is wholeheartedness. Let the words settle. It's not always about softening when we want to let go. Sometimes it's about energizing, taking a deep breath and inhale and exhale. And we'll transition into some journey time, journaling time. So very, very slowly moving and getting yourself to an upright position. And bringing your journal close. Maybe holding it to your heart, or your pen to your heart. And give a blessing to your journal and your pen. Maybe speak silently to yourself or out loud your intentions, to your tools. And take a deep breath in and out. And let the page be your listener. It wants to listen to you. I'm going to go through a couple of prompts. And as I always say, these prompts are given to you by me for guidance, for choice. You are your own first guide. And if there is something else, a different direction that you want to go in, then by all means do that. If you'd like a prompt, you can try some of these. What can remain unknown for right now? What can remain unknown for right now, for tonight, just this moment? You can also try what truth feels easier to admit in the dark. What truth feels easier to admit in the dark? what can remain unknown right now. There's a mystery in the unknown, a magic, a sexiness. A vibrating tingling in the body. You can lean into the unknown as a expansive blank space of possibility. What's in the dark will be revealed. I'm going to give you 15 minutes. I'm going to play some music and I will do a little bit of energy healing. If you would like to accept that, you can just say to yourself out loud or to yourself, I accept. And I'll do a little bit of clearing and blessing what's coming out to be anything that needs to go to be carried off into the light to be transmitted into usable life force energy. And then I'll grab my journal and join you, and I will give you a 3-minute warning with my chime. And we're off. Have a beautiful journey. I'll see you in 15. And gently coming back. And just writing down those last few words for the evening. That last sentence, finishing up for now. Knowing that everything that's meant to be said in the moment has been said. Everything you need to know, you got. And it's enough. Notice your body. How does it feel after taking this nourishing session to listen to it, to let your body speak to you physically as you write? And just relaxing, closing the eyes again. Or softly gazing. I'm going to pull a new moon oracle, a little reflection. And using these, a classic. You can't go wrong with sacred rebels. Not when you're a sacred rebel. So what message wants to meet us tonight in this present moment? Okay. We've gotten this one. I've been doing these journaling videos for about a month or so, and I've gotten the same card. Like, this is the third time. What do you feel? So we're really being asked, what do you feel? Yeah, this is also like people care about how you feel. You are being asked to ask yourself how I feel, to care about how you feel. In the liminal space of the dark. What new insights, these geometric patterns, what new codes are being downloaded into you? And it's almost like the secret codes from within your soul, your DNA. Like, it's not coming from somewhere out in space. It's like your personal heart codes, light codes, your codes, the codes of your ancestors, the codes of your higher self, these codes in your cells, in your bones, in your blood that want to come up and out and flow through the entire body. It wants to come out at this cellular DNA, kind of like physical, up into the heart intelligence, the heart mind, to permeate how you begin to think, right? Like the poem with wholeheartedness, right? to dream from your whole heart, to plan, to take actions, to exist from your whole heart, knowing that you have enough inner resource to take yourself through whatever experiences come in life, because there will be decisions. Perhaps there's a decision that, or choice that you had. Maybe you thought you wanted it, maybe you weren't quite sure. So, is this choice coming into the hand, or is it leaving? There's something about this picture. Intuitively, I get this understanding that this apple is coming into the palm, right? The hand is just making the gesture for the apple. It's just sort of doing it on its own. It's not being played or performed. Something is coming in, and something is already left, because this is no longer in the hand. And it can be very perplexing and confusing. Maybe feel the relief in this moment of what is leaving, that it is floating away. Whatever drama is is done. This is not a dramatic exit. This is letting something go quietly into the dark, into the darkness of the new moon. To let go, to shed, to let go of whatever presentation you felt you have to be in this world. To get naked with yourself and see yourself and really get to know yourself in your nakedness. Perhaps you have forgotten a little bit about who you really are, because you have been putting on whatever costume or mask, or uh, structuring yourself around a specific thing because it's worked for so long, or you feel that you need it in your survival, or it's so part of your identity you don't know who you are without it. And it is like taking a deep breath and what it feels like to not be constricted by those things. And that this change doesn't have to be dramatic anymore, confusing anymore, so disruptive. The disruption, the divine disruption, as I call it sometimes, is over. Been through that, done. Let it now just go quietly into the night. And you are left half dressed with choice, but you know what choice you want to make because you've already made it. What you want hasn't landed yet, and that's okay. It's hovering. Let this process through. Be in this shadow. Rest in not knowing what's meant to grow. The fruit that's meant to grow on a tree is going to grow. If it's an apple tree, you're going to get apples. There's no doubt about it. Nothing else can happen. But there is a natural process to the apples growing. And then let's take an inhale together and a long exhale. We're allowed to drift. And I hope you drift into a beautiful, night's rest and wake up with clarity, feeling good, being in the good, and knowing that a good night's rest really did make it better. I want to thank you for being here. Please, if you would love to share, I would love it if you would share a word or a phrase um, about what you're quietly tending in the new moon, what you're letting go of with the new moon, what your intentions, what you're paying attention to at the new moon, or anything that came up for you with your journaling and your quiet time here. I do these live 2, 3 times a week, and I present discussions on um, relation, relational, and healing, and the intimacy that starts with ourself and how that presents in how we want to have relationships with others, discussions that come from the reflections of things I've gone through that I'd love to share from perspective as a somatic experience practitioner and educator and a woman who has lived for more than a minute. So I will see you in another video. Sending love. Bye.